Today I'm showing you Alan Walker feat Gavin James, Tired. So let's go. Go into your keyboard, set your tempo to 124 beats per minute. Click on the plus and add about 50 sections. Then choose keyboards and classic rock organ. Make sure the chorus is off. Also turn off the distortion and the percussion. Go into the settings. Have the volume just a little bit higher than middle. Remove the treble. Add a little bit of bass. And then go into edit. Just put out a note. Go out. Zoom in. And drag it out to 5 and go in again. And add these chords. Around C4. And also some bass notes. So all together. Click on this one, copy, and paste it at 5. And at 9, add a new keyboard, choose synth pads, and stratosphere. And turn these knobs like this. Go in here, and add full reverb. Then go into edit, and put out this one note below C4. And also the same note 1 octave lower. And at 10, add a drum, and choose the pile driver. Click on the effects, have just a little bit higher volume, and add a little bit of treble. Then go into edit, and put out the lowest kick. And loop it. And add a keyboard, choose synth bass, and go down to hip hop sub bass. And turn up the cutoff a little bit. Have the volume a little bit lower than middle. And go into edit. Just put out note. Go out. Drag it out to 14 and go in again. And I'll put out these bass notes around C1. And you'll have to zoom in a little bit. Click on this one, copy, and paste it at 14. At 10, add a new keyboard, choose Synth Classics, and Gentle Bells, and turn the knobs like this. Go into the effects, have the volume in the middle, add half of the treble, and a lot of reverb. And then go into edit, just put out a note, go out, and now drag it out all the way to 26 and go in again. And lay this melody around C4. And make it 4 times smaller and zoom in really much. And then zoom out. Switch this back, click on the screen, select all, click on one of the green ones, and copy. Paste it at 14, but you're going to remove 2 of the notes at 15. These 2. And then continue at 18. And make it 4 times smaller. So hopefully everything together will sound like this. And now add a new keyboard, choose Other and Glockenspiel. Have a third of the volume, a little bit of treble, and just as much reverb so that it lines up with the treble. And then go to the track view, copy your gentle bells, and put it here. And at 10 also add a keyboard, and this time choose synth pads, and go down to warming waves. And turn these knobs like this. Have the volume in the middle and add half of the reverb. Now go into edit and just put out a note. Zoom in and drag it out to 14 and go in again. And lay these chords. Copy this one and put it at 14. And paste this clip again at 22. But drag the beginning so that it starts at 18. And go into edit. And start with marking the two last chords. And remove them. Mark the second chord here at 23. Click on it and copy. And paste it at 24 and 25. And now at 18. Add these chords. So from 18. And at 18, add a new keyboard, choose Synth Classics and Digital Plugs, and turn the filter decay so that it's pointing left. Have the volume just a tiny bit higher, the middle, and remove the echo. And then go into edit. And just put out a note, go out, and drag it out to 26. And go in again. And lay these chords around C3. And make the note 4 times smaller. And zoom in. And it's the same chords as the warming waves. And now you can switch this back, mark the last chords at 23, click and copy, and when you paste it at 24, paste it one line after. And the same at 25. So together. And at 18, add a drum and choose Classic Studio Kit. Have the volume just a little bit higher in the middle, add some treble, and remove the bass. And then go into edit, and you're going to add the highest tom. And you'll have to zoom in a little bit. Maybe even more. And loop it. but only to 26. And go into the track view and remove your kick to 26. And at 25, add a keyboard, choose Other, and go down to Classic Clean. Have the gain pointing left and the reverb pointing right. Also have the volume in the middle, and then go into Edit. And add this one note over C3. Make it half size and zoom in. Now switch this back, click on the first one, velocity, and have a very low volume. And on the next one, click on it and have the volume a little bit higher, and then increase for every note. Like this. And actually put out a note at 26, go out, drag it out to 30 and go in again. And now lay these chords around C2. And loop it, but remove it to 41. And at 26, add a guitar, choose acoustic, and have the volume in the middle. Then go into Edit, just put out note, go out, zoom in, and drag it out to 34, and go in. And now go down and add these chords. Drag it out and zoom in a little bit. Now switch this back, click on the screen, select them all, click on the green ones, copy, paste it at 27, then 28, and just drag it to the right chord. And now mark all these. Copy and paste them at 30, but the last chords at 33. Remove the last two and drag this one out all the way. And now copy this one, put it at 34. And remove it to 41. At 26, also add a drum and choose Live Rocket, have full volume and the reverb in the middle. Go into Edit and just put out a kick. Also go into Edit at 38, put out a kick and a tom. Copy this one, put it at 39. And also at 40. But the last one, go into Edit and add drums between these. Now go to the track view, copy this drum from the verse, put it at 34 and remove it to 38. Also copy the kick from the verse, put it at 34 and remove it to 38. And then go into your digital plugs, mark all the chords from 22 to the end, click on the green ones and copy, and go into Edit on your digital plugs at 34, just put out notes, go out, zoom in, drag it out to 38 and go in again. And move forward one line before you paste it, but the last two chords are wrong, so at 36, mark the second row, drag it down 2 notes, and the last row, 1 note. And at 37, mark the first row, 1 note down, second row, 2 notes, and third row, 3 notes. So all together. And at 37, add a drum and choose Classic Drum Machine. Have the volume a little bit higher than middle and add a little bit of treble. Go into edit and put out the snare and zoom in really much. Move it all the way to the right, make it half size, zoom in even more, add an extra one and one before. And at 38 add a new snare and you can make it double size. Go out, drag this one out to 41 and now add some more snares and zoom in even more. Switch this back, mark these 3, copy, zoom in even more and add them at the right place. Just move them forward if you add them wrong. They should stop at 39. And copy these snares from 38 to 39. Paste them at 39. Zoom in here. Add an extra snare here. Zoom in on this one. Move it back and drag it out. You don't have to do it. Mark these snares at 39. Copy and paste them at 40. So all together. Go back to the track view and go into your classic studio kit at 41 and add this one. And at 42 on your pile driver, go into edit, just put out something, go out, drag it out to 46 and go in again. And add the lowest kick. And you'll have to zoom in a little bit. And all together. Copy this one, put it at 46, but remove it to 49. At 42 also add a drum and choose trapdoor and add a little bit of reverb. And go into edit, just add something, drag it out to 46 and go in again. And add some snares. And zoom in here. And zoom in even more. Switch this back, click on the first one, velocity, and have like a third of the volume. Also on this one, and this one, but not the last one. And copy this one, put it at 46, but remove it to 49. Add a keyboard, choose a synth bass and substantial kick, and turn these ones like this. Have the volume in the middle and go into edit. Just put out note, go out, drag it out to 46 and go in again. And add these bass notes around C2. And zoom in. Copy this one and put it at 46. Then go into edit and drag out this note all the way to 48. And then go to the track view, click on this track and on duplicate. And at 43 go into your new substantial kick, and between 43 and 44 you're going to choose pitch and go from this F over C2 and just drag it down. So between these two. And at 42 also add a new keyboard, choose leads and dance anthem, and turn these ones like this. Have the volume in the middle, add just a tiny bit of treble and reverb so that it lines up with the treble. Go into edit, put out notes, go out, drag it out to 46 and go in again. And lay these chords around C3. And make it half size. And zoom in a little bit. So all together. And copy this and put it at 46. Add a new keyboard, choose synth pads and Hollywood strings. Drag down the attack, add the volume in the middle, add a lot of treble and go into the track view. Copy the dance anthem and put it here 2 times. Add a new keyboard, choose synth leads and 50 sci-fi and turn these ones like this. Have the volume in the middle, remove half of the treble and add a lot of reverb. Remove the echo and go into edit. Just put up note, go out, drag it out to 46 and go in again. And lay this melody. Make it half size and zoom in a little bit. Copy this one, put it after, but go into edit and change some of the notes. And also remove the last 2. So all together. And add a new keyboard, choose synth leads, and this time choose raw lead, and turn these ones like this. Have the volume in the middle, and add a lot of reverb. Go to the track view, and copy this melody, and put it here. And also copy the second one. And add another keyboard and choose reverse engineering. Have the cutoff all the way and the attack pointing left. Have the volume a little bit higher, the middle. Remove the echo and add a lot of reverb. Go to the track view, just copy the melody and paste it here. Add a drum, choose trapdoor and have the volume just a tiny bit over middle. Add a tiny bit of treble and a little bit of reverb. Go into edit, put out something, go out, drag it out to double size and go in again. And add the second hi-hat. And you'll have to zoom in, make it half size, zoom in even more. And then zoom out again, add one more and you can make it double size. Like this. And loop it. Remove it to 50 and split it at 49. And this last part, go into settings and drag down the velocity to -85 or something like that. And add a new drum. And this time choose smart drums. Choose live rocket and drag out the tambourine and put it in the 4th square and just record. And you can record for 1 section or 2 sections, it doesn't matter. And then just loop it. But remove it to 49. And on this one, have the highest volume, half of the treble, and half of the reverb. And I'll go to the track view, click on loops, and go down to long crash cymbal 3. And just drag it out. Remove it so it's just 2 sections long. Go in here, have the volume a bit lower in the middle, add full treble and full reverb. And drag it so it starts at 26. Copy this one, put it here, click on settings and reverse it just drag it in. And now mark these two, copy them, and paste them at 40. So they should meet at 42. And this is how it sounds like with a melody. And that's about it, so thanks for watching, like and subscribe if you want to, and good luck with your song.